Hey there, Posse. Thanks for hanging in there with me all these years. I've had a number of you ask me about what my favorite wine is. So I thought I would do a quick video on my 3 favorite wines. I'll touch on why I like them and what they pair well with. Stay tuned. Hey there, Posse, I'm Pierre, and welcome to Asti Wine Consultants. Now, in this particular episode, while this is incredibly difficult for me to do because there are so many different wines that I truly enjoy, I'm going to talk about 3 of my favorite wines. My hope is that if you haven't tried any of these, you'll go out and give them a try. Now, the thing you'll notice is that my favorite wines are not the big, gigantic fruit bombs from California. They're more structured, layered, subtle, sophisticated, complex, and really food-friendly. Now, my all-time favorite is Chateauneuf de Pape. If you've been around here a while, you probably already knew that. Anyway, it's typically known as Chateauneuf, or CDP. Now, the first Chateauneuf I had was in 1974. It was a 1968 Chateau Beaucastel. CDP is a prestigious wine from the southern Rhone River Valley in France and is known for its rich history and unique terroir. Chateauneuf is a blend of up to 13 grape varietals, with Grenache being the dominant grape, offering tremendous complexity. It's known for its aging potential and robust structure. Now, when it comes to its flavor profile, imagine a medieval knight, but one who's secretly into floral arrangements. Chateauneuf de Pape is robust with flavors of dark fruit like plums and blackberries and bits of spice and herbal earthy notes. You know, sort of like someone dropped a sprig of thyme in your glass during a joust. Oh, and sometimes it has that leathery, smoky vibe like a king's well-worn saddle. It evolves beautifully after 5, 10, 20 years. So what do you pair it with? This wine practically demands a feast. Think big. Roast meats, stews, maybe even a hearty casserole. Anything that a knight would eat after a long day of battle. But don't forget the cheese. Aged, hard cheese stands up nicely to this big character. In short, Chateauneuf de Pape pairs best with meals that say, "I've conquered this land, now bring me a leg of lamb." The whole leg. Now, next up is Chianti. The first Chianti I had was when I was a little boy. Dad allowed us to taste a little bit of wine when Mom fixed Italian meals. That was a relatively regular occurrence. So Chianti is from the Chianti area or region of Tuscany. It's one of Italy's most famous wines and offers a wide range of options from entry level all the way up to premium. Made primarily with the Sangiovese grape, Chianti is appreciated for its vibrant acidity and food friendliness. Chianti is that lively Italian cousin who insists on eating pasta every single meal but still stays slim. It's full of bright cherry flavors, a little bit of dried oregano, and just enough acidity to make your mouth feel like it's riding a Vespa throughout Tuscany. Now, don't forget the tannins. They're moderate and are there to remind you that this wine has character like Nona or the granny who insists you haven't had enough to eat. Now, as far as pairing it with food, you know where I'm going with this. Pasta, pizza, anything Italian. Chianti is practically invented to drink with tomato-based dishes. Also, throw in some grilled meats or even a simple margarita pizza and you're all set. If you ever serve Chianti without food, expect it to start looking at you like, what am I, table decoration? Now, as far as my favorite white wine is concerned, it's a white Bordeaux. We have the sophisticated older cousin of Sauvignon Blanc who studied abroad in France and came back with a better sense of style and slightly pretentious accent. Now, it's known for its ageability, especially in the more premium versions. It develops complex notes over time. Now, the white Bordeaux is usually blend of Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon. They become a power couple where one half is bright and zesty, which is the Sauvignon Blanc, and the other half is rich and creamy, the Semillon. So what you get is a wine that's fresh and crisp, but with a little extra weight, like a summer salad that has just a little bit of butter in it. You'll often find flavors of lemon, green apple, peach, and some floral notes. This one is trying to woo you with a bouquet of flowers, and sometimes, if it's aged in oak, it might have a little vanilla and toastiness to it. It's like your glass is suddenly holding a lemon tart. Now, my white Bordeaux loves food, but it's not that clingy type. It can pair with all kinds of dishes like seafood, particularly scallops, oysters, or fancy fish dishes, plus poultry and soft cheeses. It's also great with anything creamy or buttery because it's French, and basically everything in France involves butter. White Bordeaux is surprisingly flexible. Whether it's a lobster dinner or a casual chicken salad, it's got you completely covered. Now, you can sip on it casually or get all fancy with it, but either way, it's bound to impress. Well, there you have it. My 3 favorite wines: Châteauneuf de Pape, Chianti, and White Bordeaux. Now, have you ever considered that wines are like the people who drink them? You know, if that's true, then in my case, I am a little out of the ordinary, spicy, evolving over the years, have a variety of layers and flavors, enjoy and am comfortable in any setting from casual to elegant, am bright and zesty, am aging well, and am food friendly. Tell me what your favorite wine is. Cheers. Hey Posse, thanks a ton for taking the time to watch this video. I promise no grapes were harmed in the making of it. Well, maybe just a few. Now, if you got any questions, let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you don't want to miss out on any of my future content, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Oh, and before you go, don't forget to check out some of these other videos. Until next time, cheers.